Hey everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. I am joined by one of my newest business partners from Chicago, visiting me all the way from Chicago, the north side, Ameer Bashir.
Hi.
We own, Ameer is a majority stakeholder in Chicago Clinical Trials, and then my group, DSCS Sweat Equity and Investments, is a partner, and we own a minority stake, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So we just partnered 3 months ago. We have an entire interview, probably like 15-minute interview, about what it takes to start a clinic, what the opportunities are, what the challenges are, and it's very much a work in progress. I mean, we're at the point where we're looking to hire our first coordinator.
That's correct.
Right? And we got 3 studies within the first 3 months of being in business, which is really good.
Very good, yes.
Really good, and also a little bit lucky. But I think a lot has to do with your skills that you brought from the previous companies.
That's correct. That's correct.
So Ameer got started out, and if you want to watch that interview, you can find it on YouTube or on the blog. Ameer got started out working at Quintiles as an in the IT department.
SAS programmer.
SAS programmer. I don't even know what that means, but it has nothing to do with actual clinical operations. Right?
It's come statistical analysis. Once
Okay.
the data go, then we analyze all the data, and then we do different kind of testing, and that's go to the FDA.
So you guys are the ones, when we're entering data into EDC, you guys are looking at the data and
then we
putting it together.
Then there is a coordinator. There is a database management team. They enter the data, and from there, it's come to us. We do the ad hoc reporting and different kind of stuff.
So what kind of things are you looking for when you're getting the data from the EDC?
The patient records, and then we get a query from the management team that they are looking for this kind of data, and we format according to their requirement. That basically says we do that.
Were you the one that issues queries to sites?
Pardon?
Were you the one that issues queries to the sites?
No. That's not the query. It's a programming query. It's not a
So that's just a program.
It's a programming.
Automated queries.
Yes. So it's different actually. So from there, the statistician, they do their statistical analysis. So this kind of work I was doing.
Interesting. And how long were you doing that for?
I did couple of years, and then because my major was in a computer science, and I go in a ERP, in SAP is another software.
Okay.
So that's actually taking over a lot of stuff in so I start consulting in SAP. So I have my own company in that area too. It is called techsolgigs.com.
Okay.
So it's techsolgigs.com. So we provide the SAP consultancy, and we provide complete program if they are looking in a finance, sales and distribution, production planning, material management, and security, SAP security, SAP HANA, SAP Solution Manager, SAP Basis. So we provide all this support. We have a backup office in India, Pakistan, as well as in US. So I have a best consultant with me. We are a small group in that IT field, but we are performing well.
And I didn't realize you were doing all that stuff. And we're gonna get into SEO, because this video is gonna be how research companies can use SEO to enhance their brand, their placement.
Yes.
But first, because you're an IT guy, right? And this is just a spontaneous question. Sponsor of this program is Intralinks, right? You've been using Intralinks through Chicago Clinical Trials.
That's correct.
Because all my partners, they get plugged into the Intralinks network that I have.
That's correct.
So, as an IT guy, what are your initial thoughts about VIA?
I think it's pretty good and safe because it's not going to the rest of the other network, because it's a private network and it's secure, and then you are changing the information right over there. That's what I see. First time I say, oh, you are doing good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not me. They plugged me in, and
Yes.
I'm glad I'm able to use it.
That's
So
right. Instead of sending from email from Gmail or some other, that's not secure,
you can send it directly from there, from the workspace.
Yes.
Like the other day, you uploaded a CDA. I said, hey, which study is this for? You told me, no email needed, but we still got an email notification.
That's correct.
But then in the via workspace, you can see it there.
That's exactly right.
There's a lot of benefits to that. Okay, enough of that. I had to get that out of the way. SEO, all right?
Yes.
We talk to sites all the time. There's 3 customers research clinics have.
Yes.
Or CROs do, for that matter, okay?
Yeah.
It's sponsors is customer number 1,
Yes.
investigators,
Yes.
and patients.
That's correct.
3 different strategies
Mm-hmm.
for marketing to them.
That's exactly.
You're not going to market to a CRO the way you market to a patient
Of course not. Yeah.
or to a doctor. They're separate.
That's
So SEO, search engine optimization, for those of you that don't know, can you kind of talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, definitely. SEO is very, very important for any business. What I see that everybody is going on the internet and searching for anything, for example, new studies or patients. So they type on a Google, Yahoo, Bing for certain information. They got whoever is ranked in there, they will become in a first page. And then usually if we do the SEO properly, we get lot of work. I mean lot of business. So far whatever I'm doing is from SEO. If we see that my site is currently ranked in Google and Yahoo, about 200 keywords are on a first page.
Mm-hmm.
So from there we are getting a lot of inquiries and a lot of business as well. So what I suggest that SEO point of view, there is definitely hire someone who can help you out, because it's not individual work. Because there is you have to take care of the site structure, how your site built, how your site was built, and after then you going to have a content writer separate, because
Content is king, I'm telling you guys this.
yes,
Right?
content.
If you're not blogging and you're in business, I don't know what you're thinking. It's 2015.
And don't copy it, because
Yeah, don't copy and paste that.
that's actually the biggest issue, because even if you do that, copy and paste will make your site worse.
It's going to actually lower your ranking.
Lower ranking.
Now let's bring this home to them, and we're going to give your info at the end. And if you want to reach Ameer to help you with that, he's got an SEO consulting firm. Email me, Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com, or call or text. Ameer will give his number out at the end. Let's talk about what you're doing with Chicago Clinical Trials for SEO.
For that, what is my planning is there is going to be the separate area for the patient, separate area for within my website.
Right. Separate pages on the
Separate
site.
pages, and for PIs,
Mm-hmm.
and then upcoming you can say that the different studies. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the content and blog and the video.
Unique content for each target group.
And then I'm going to do initially little bit PPC, but
That's a pay-per-click for those of you guys. So what does that mean? AdWords?
AdWords.
So you create an AdWord campaign. I'm doing this now for that San Bernardino clinic you
Okay.
visited yesterday. We have an Alzheimer's study, so I'm doing AdWords,
That's
linking back to our landing page on the site.
So there is a technique to do the AdWord as well, because there is a rank come after once you create the ad. Usually if it is below 7 out of 10, don't go for that. Delete it and recreate it again.
The AdWord you're talking about?
AdWords, because once you create the ad for example, patients in hernia,
Okay.
or something else you are looking for. So and then you say you publish it, and once you see that there is a rank came next to that, and then that will give you what is the ranking of your post or your advertisement.
Okay.
So from there, if it is below 7, just delete it, recreate it.
It's not ranking high enough.
It's not created right way, because
So even ads have ranking.
yes.
I see.
Even ads has ranking. If your ad is not correct, you are wasting the money.
And how competitive is, because I only scratched the surface of this, how competitive is the Google AdWords for clinical research?
I think it's I didn't try on that so
Yeah.
far, but I think if do it properly, look for there is a monthly search game in a Google AdWords that will provide you for certain keywords how many searches are performed every month.
Where can people find that?
That's once they sign up with the Google AdWords, they will find out within the AdWord Work Center.
Okay.
So they will there is a place and they will search with the certain keywords and then they will provide. It will come up in a list.
Bottom line is go look at AdWords, Google AdWords.
Yeah.
Okay, AdWords. It's free. You don't need to pay to use it. And you can use the analytics tool on there to search for key terms. For example, Alzheimer's. Right? You can see how often it's searched for, and you can make it in a certain radius from your clinic.
Exactly.
Also, related words like dementia or like memory loss. Right? You can you can find the tangents to the actual keyword. So if one is too competitive, you can use some of the other words, right?
Exactly correct. Exactly correct. And that provide actually a list of all the words, keywords which has more searches.
Mm-hmm.
And based on that you can create your ad. That's basically for a PPC. But if you are looking for a SEO, search engine optimization, that's a generic traffic come in a Google. So there is a two kind of traffic. One is the paid, which come on the right side. You will see on the right side 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 page advertisement, and one is in the main page coming up. That's a generic SEO.
Okay.
So that's basically you can do the articles. First, your content should be good. Articles, link building, and different videos, blogs. So all these things should be unique and with the original content.
Sounds like a lot of work.
A lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It's not easy.
It's not straightforward because if you try to do by yourself, what happen in a few days, you will tired and still not working. But it takes time too. It's not a one-day work.
So hire a consultant.
Yes.
That does nothing but this.
Exactly right.
Now that's a little bit of AdWords to find the patients. I have a site that I partner with in another state.
Okay.
Right? They want to start blogging to attract physicians to join their group.
Yes.
Are they on the right track?
Yes, they can do that, and definitely first see how many physicians are looking for this kind of keywords. Mm-hmm. Based on that, you will find out if there is about 30, 40, 50 keywords, every month searches. That's not going to work out because that the response is going to be slow. That's why I suggest first research on the keyword, and then you can do the pay per click, and based on that you can actually find out the right response.
Now, what's the proper amount? What's the proper frequency for writing? Should they write every day, every week? It can't be just once this month and then 3 months from now I write another article. It should. If you're gonna do this, you need to have a schedule, right?
That's correct.
So what should a site do? And a lot of these sites have interns that are willing to create the content for free.
Okay.
Right? So how often should they be creating an article to attract the PIs?
I mean, you can say 3 times a week at least. 3 articles, 4 articles, and the article should be with a very good quality. That's also with informative. So that way they can get good response.
300 to 500 words?
About 500.
500.
Because you are writing the article. Blog can be lower, but article at least 500.
And what's the difference between a blog and an article?
Blog, you just provide some information that blogging, and then article is complete information about, like, for example, asthma or some other you can say hernia. So it's a complete from zero to end, like, you provide full information.
Would it ever make sense to, because I do a lot of Facebook marketing, and I do this for my real estate business where I'll write a nice article. Like yesterday, I wrote a 1,500 word article about real estate. It was how to buy duplexes and fourplexes. Because I'm also a realtor, by the way, if you didn't know.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Yeah, the guy who's coming to meet me next, he's my real estate partner.
Okay.
So I wrote a 1,500 word article, and then I put it on Facebook, promoted
Okay.
post, right? And I tried two different things. I tried the only paying for the clicks, and I also boosted the post.
Okay.
So just you pay per people who see it.
That's correct.
I like the one where you pay per click because they now come into your website
Mm-hmm.
and you can now capture their email address, right?
Yeah, that's I never did this one actually. Capture the email. What we do, I provide the online support. Like for example, if you go to my site, thecustomboxes.com, so we have a people online on a chat system. So we provide the support. Okay, we are available if you need anything. So we can answer your question.
Okay, I see.
So that's the way we are providing on the spot 24/7.
Okay,
So
so the prospect comes to your website, they can chat immediately.
Exactly right.
You capture the lead that way.
That's correct. And
I see, and you can help the sites out there with this.
and this is very good because if the anybody is looking some information, it takes time to
Wow.
find out what he's looking and what the person is there live. He can help, and then as I have overseas team and they are helping me, so it's available 24/7. That's
Wow.
actually very very good. What I say.
We might need this we may need to talk after.
Sure.
Because
sure,
right now,
sure.
you know how people get a hold of me on my website?
Okay.
They watch a video, they
Okay.
like it, they see my number, they text me.
Okay. Good.
We have live chat too. I get back to them.
Okay. Perfect.
But I want to find a way to automate it more.
Perfect.
Especially
We
for
can-
my sites, and not necessarily my own brand, because I
Okay.
like interacting with people who watch.
Okay.
But if I'm running multiple campaigns for multiple sites,
Yes.
I can't text every patient back
That's correct.
who's interested, right? I need someone, or I need a product that you have.
Definitely. We
Live
can-
chat, let's get your information, someone will contact you in the morning.
Sure.
That's what we need for
Yeah, we
my
can
clients.
provide. We have 24/7 service available.
Okay, we
Yeah.
gotta do this for the Chicago Clinical Trials.
Yes, sure. Definitely.
Very interesting. All right, that's a lot right there. And I've seen a lot of research clinics have these live chat now features,
Okay.
and I've tried using it. It doesn't work.
They might don't plug it properly because
Ah.
they nobody's sitting there. So that's what we can provide them the help. If they are
And you
working-
provide the infrastructure to actually
exactly
type back to them.
exactly right.
Gotcha.
And then all the information is kind of back office who's helping them
And
24/7.
how much would this cost? Just a rough estimate.
It's not much cost. For us is right now what we are doing for ourselves is about you can say about $300 to $400
Per month.
per month.
So if
per
you're running a
person.
lot of ads, it might be good to have this in place.
Exactly right.
Because
Exactly.
you want to get back to those people, especially internet ads.
Yes. Yes.
You want to get back to them right away. You don't want, they're going to forget that they even emailed you.
I mean, for my site, I was spending $15,000 to $20,000 in the beginning when I bought the company in 2008. It's called NTD Distributor in Seattle, Washington. So our IT department was running $10,000 to $15,000 every month. The advertisement.
AdWords.
AdWords.
Wow.
So
That's a lot of prospects that are
yes,
going to
yes,
be
yes.
emailing you.
So what I saw when I joined, I take over the company and I actually see what's going on, and then then I research, I work. It takes me a couple of months, and then I find out they are spending the on the advertisement even we don't have these products.
I see.
So then
They're testing.
exactly. So what I did is I cut down everything. So then my cost come to about 5,000. But right now I'm doing because of my SEO. All this thing is very good. I used to spend, as I mentioned, $10,000 to $15,000 a month. Now I have my staff. They are doing all work. So it's about having them and doing proper work. getting more business, it cost me $3,000 to $4,000.
Wow.
So
But for the sites, for just something simple, it would be like $300 to $400.
yes, for a site, very simple, because I have a lot of keywords. You
Wow.
know, I
Yeah.
have maybe more than 500 keywords. They are working on a different sites. So, but sites has a few keywords, like 10 to 15 keywords. It's definitely $300 to $400.
So for you research companies out there, you need to get a hold of Ameer. I'm gonna do that as soon as we get done, actually, and it's worth it. How can they get a hold of you?
They can call me on my cell phone number. It's 630-885-0045. Again, 630-885-0045. And also you can email me. It's abashir, ABASHIR, at clinicaltrialsclinic.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a lot to digest. I'd like to end with one thing. One thing I like about the internet in general, and not necessarily SEO, but I like the fact that you can experiment with different strategies.
Exactly,
right?
correct.
Split testing or A/B
Yes.
testing, right? So you can have one site, use one strategy, have another one, use another strategy, see which one works better, right, for that audience, and now you know which one works better, and it costs you relatively little,
That's correct.
just effort.
That's
right?
correct. That's correct.
Well, we got to do definitely more interviews in the future. Maybe next month or in 2 months we'll do a Skype.
That's right, and I can come because I really like it, and actually,
Ah.
Dan, I never did the interview before.
Yeah.
I was telling you.
We got to do them for your other businesses now.
So I really like it, and I think Dan is very supportive. And first time in my life, I just come in front of the camera. By the way,
Oh wow.
so I never give the interview. Or
And we did
anything.
2 videos.
Yes, we did 2 videos in a first part.
Good, good. And for those of you sites needing help finding PIs or studies or patients, my firm can help you, DSCS, Sweat Equity and Investments. Just email me or give me a call, all right?
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Ameer. This is Dan and Ameer from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Take care.
Thank you.